Stress, conflict, and economic strain are taking a growing toll on Ontario families. And for many men, reaching out for help can feel impossible. A new provincial service aims to change that. Karen Milligan from Ontario 211 Services and Sarah Caspi, the Executive Director of Jewish Family Services, join us this morning. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Let's first talk about the fact that many men, it's very difficult for them to reach out if they need help. Why is that?
I think truly it's hard for everybody to reach out. Asking for help is the hardest thing to do. And for men in particular, some of the traditional ways that we have asked or made it possible for counseling haven't worked. So it's difficult to deal with maybe not feeling strong or being able to handle it on your own. But really, that is typically, it's trying to find ways for them to be able to do it better.
Okay, Karen, can we talk about how the service is actually utilized?
Absolutely. So anybody who fits the criteria, which is basically any man 16 or older in Ontario, can call 211. And the navigators who answer those calls will help to book those gentlemen into counseling appointments with one of the family service organizations across the province. That can either be a walk-in appointment or a virtual appointment, depending on their preference.
Of course, you're hoping that more men will seek and use this service. How do you hope to bring them in?
I think that there's a few things. One is making it accessible 24/7. We know that the quicker we can respond to someone's call for help, the more likely they are to go, to do it. And so the fact that it's free, it's confidential, it is 24 hours, 7 days a week, makes it that much easier to ask for help when you need it.
Okay, so what's the cost?
It's free. And I know that is really important, especially during these times when some of the stressors that men are experiencing is around economic burdens, loss of employment, stresses in the relationship. So the fact that there's no cost to this makes it easier for men to reach out and say, I think I need a little bit of help right now.
Can we talk about early support and how that can actually help? If a man seeks early support, it can actually help the family and the greater community.
Absolutely, yes. So that was the purpose of this program, is really as a preventative measure. So it was funded under the National Action Plan to End Gender-Based Violence. The idea being that if we can get help for men earlier in their journey, we can avoid some of the violent behaviors that might result from those stressors that Sarah talked about.
A much needed service in the community, 211ontario.ca if you want any more information.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Karen, and thank you so much to Sarah as well for coming on the show and for providing this much needed service. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.